So we're always looking for new and exciting ways in which we can inspire the children towards the world of work. And Stonehouse has a next door neighbour, which is the ocean. So what better place actually to look at different jobs that exist right on the doorstep of these Year 5 children than Mayflower Marina. So we're here looking at 3 different organisations. One is Mayflower Marina itself, and Charles will take the children around up and down the pontoons and in the yard, looking at all the different jobs that exist in a busy marina such as this. We've got Sonodyne International, who are an internationally renowned organisation whose base is here in Plymouth. They train people on their equipment from all over the world. Finally, we're going to meet Ricky Corrett, who's a local entrepreneur, and he keeps the water clean on behalf of lots of businesses around here, but he also has a little twist to his business, and I won't say too much about that. It's a really varied experience today, and I think one of the other special things is that one of the guys is a Stonehouse boy. So he's born and bred here. He's been around the world and come back to Plymouth, and he feels lucky that he works right here in Stonehouse on the water, doing what he loves. But all the others that you'll meet today aren't from Plymouth, but have chosen to be here because of the jobs that exist on the water where they're at their happiest. So it's a real treat, and hopefully the children will think so too.
As a local employer involved with the marine industry in Plymouth's great ocean city, we wanted to show the children just what types of employment could be available to them when they left school in the marine environment. The marina has a number of different areas where we can show them. Firstly is the boatyard, which is all quite interesting, quite dynamic, and secondly is on the pontoons. It's the types of boat, the wooden boat, the plastic boat, the steel boat, the repair work that goes on, and the customer service that goes on as well here. So that it's very broad, and hopefully they'll find it quite interesting.
We took the kids out today on Echo Explorer, our vessel behind us, and we were doing effectively a treasure hunt. We've got some transponders out there in the water which we train on all the time anyway, but we called one gold and one silver, and we had the kids basically use the boat and drive the boat over the top of the treasure to try and find it. My job as a trainer here is I work with the systems anyway, and I normally teach our offshore clients on how to use the equipment. So my job effectively was to cover that training course in about 5 seconds and train an 8-year-old how to use it. I'm pleased to see they picked it up very quickly actually, which is either means our training courses are very good or our system is very easy to use. Either way, I'm happy.
So position 1 is the throttle.
I was making sure they weren't crashing the vessel. They all had a turn on driving the boat, making sure that they use the tides and which way to use the engines and steer the vessel, as well as liaising with each other to make sure that they was all in the same, doing the same thing.
Where the rudder is.
I'm actually from Stonehouse. I actually went to Pilgrim Primary School many moons ago. We live in the ocean city. To know what we do and how many jobs there are and so many different adventures which you can have on the ocean, I hope it inspires them.
Been trying to explain to the children about obviously keeping the marine environment clean, which is not the easiest thing to do, like as you imagine with young children, picking up rubbish out of water is not the most exciting thing to them. But it was attentive and it was quite interested. I explained to them basically how much money you can possibly earn from what seems like quite a benign job. Even for a young audience, they was quite interested in that part. I have a box that I show them and ask them, what we do with it. Most of them you'll say, you throw it away or you can recycle it. Then that leads me on to my sculptures. It's driftwood sculptures, which have become really popular, and I've made all over the world and sold to a lot of people. And behind me in the classroom, when I'm talking to them, they're hidden from view. And then when I move on to that process and tell them about that, I uncover them. Every single class has gasped and think, "Wow, they're quite something like." And that is the thing they really become interested in. That's all of a sudden, from something that's boring, like from picking up rubbish, to showing what you can actually sculpt out of what basically people throw away. They found that really interesting. My thing with the children was basically twofold. One was the opportunity of being able to start your own business. I started from absolutely nothing, from a chance really thing and became a really successful business where people working for me earning a really good living. The other side is how you can be creative from finding things and just using, trying to get them to open their mind to doing something unusual and creative, and possibly being able to start their own business from that and earn a good wage as well. And more importantly, if you can do a job that you enjoy doing, and obviously if you get paid well, it's even better. But to me, one of the most important things is if you can enjoy what you're doing, because you're going to do it for the rest of your life. It's a really important thing.